Master mode as an archer can be confusing for new players. This is because of the high skill requirement to join parties, and the little to no explanation on how to play the dungeon. So I'll be explaining how to play Master mode floor 1 through 6, and if you want a guide on M7 you'll have to wait because I'm not good enough for that yet. As well as any gear guides, I can do that in the future, or you could join my Discord server, then I could give you some advice. Anyways, let's get into it. Starting off with Master mode floor 1. You want to play this exactly the same that you would as the normal floor, but maybe use a gyro to keep Bonzo in place to do more DPS. After Bonzo respawns, you might want to hide behind the pillars or strafe left and right to avoid the Bonzo staff as it does a lot of damage. You also want to shoot Bonzo at the same time. Anyways, moving on to floor 2. You will want to make sure that everyone's targeting different ones. You also want to make sure that you target the priest when Scarf spawns in, as they continuously heal him through the boss fight. You also might want to gyro him to keep him in place as well to do more DPS. In Master mode floor 3 you have 4 to 5 archers, each targeting their own guardians to kill them at the same time. You could use your rapid fire ability to kill the guardians faster to move into the next phase. In this phase you want to gyro the professor to keep it in place so everyone in the party could DPS at the same time to move on to the next one. In the final phase you want to look towards where all the hit markers are coming from, as the hitbox on the guardian is inaccurate. In Master mode floor 4 it's a bit more complicated. Archer, tank and mage are in the middle, whilst healer and berserker are up top, stunning Thorn and killing spirit bats. Your role is to kill as many of the spirit animals as possible to do DPS towards spawning in the spirit bear. When spirit bear spawns in, you and mage want to gyro it and do as much DPS to it as possible to spawn in the spirit bow. It's usually the tank's job to pick up the spirit bow and shoot Thorn with it, but if nobody's going for it and it's taking too long, go for it yourself and shoot Thorn. If you have a bad tank, go towards the healer's healing circle, or one of the many which spawn around the arena. And if you don't have a mage and you don't have enough mana to gyro, you could also KB it to the side to deal the DPS to spawn in the spirit bow. In M5 it's more simple, as mage and tank go in the middle to kill Livid. If you have a bad mage you might have to teleport down to KB Livid to the portal. To do this you want to ice spray the right Livid and shoot or hit Livid towards the portal, so the rest of the team could do damage. But this makes the boss fight a lot harder as KB doesn't do nearly as much damage as LCM and takes longer. And if your mage can't LCM Livid, just kick them and find a new one. But in M5 it's quite difficult to find a good LCM mage, but it's worth the wait. Now moving on to M6. This is a lot harder than the other floors as Archer plays a crucial role in the success of the boss fight. It takes a lot of practice as you have to kill each gyro at the perfect time, and if one person fucks up their gyro, it could throw the whole run. The first gyro is mage, then arch, then mage again, then berserk, then mage. At the start of the boss fight you want to teleport to the first sleeping golem. When the terracotta heads move you want to kill it, as if you're using Solity it will give you a damage buff towards the mage's first gyro. Then you need to go towards mage's first gyro, kill it, then go do your own gyro. Then you and berserk go round and kill the rest of the sleeping golems. As soon as you do that you want to go back, kill mage's second gyro, then wait for berserks, then kill the last gyro. After this you want to teleport up to the first giant. Your job as an archer is to kill the first and the fourth giant, while the rest of the team kills the rest. Damage in this phase might be quite slow, so you want to use rapid fire with your bow to do more DPS. In the final section, mage will gyro Sedan, whilst everyone DPS's it. And when the giants spawn back down again, you just want to shoot towards them because they don't have much health and take a few seconds to kill. If there's anything else that you would want me to go over in future videos, just let me know, and make sure to join my Discord so I could give you advice on how to progress in the game.